I want to go live and talk about legalization of recreational cannabis in Canada. It has been official now. It is approved. So it's happening October 17th, 2018. It's official. It's going to happen. So recreational cannabis is legal in Canada. It's true. I know I haven't been around to talk about it, even though I was the one that predicted it first. Funny how that works. So what do you think about it? I want to know what you guys think. I'm excited about it. The stocks, I think the stocks have so much potential. And Cannabis Growth Corp, a company that I told you guys was the LeBron James of medical marijuana stocks, last year, when they were at $5, I brought them to you first. Yo, Tom Duke, what's up? It is a massive opportunity. And I told everybody that Cannabis Growth Corp was LeBron James last year. And they're at like 46, 47, $48. Really? And then you got companies like Cannabis Wheaton, companies like HIP, companies like Isodio, companies like Harvest One Cannabis. And they're all beaten down. Companies like Abcan with 15,000 patients and like 100 million in the bank, and they're at $1.40, $1.50. And I see Cannabis Growth Corp at 40 plus. I see MedRelief at $30, $31. I see the HMMJ ETF, which I told you guys about first too, and they're at like $19, $20. So we're going to keep finding the winners, guys. That's for sure. Tom Duke says he's up 45% on Canopy in 3 months. Wow. Congratulations, Tom. See, when you're trading, you have to learn to trust your eyes. If your eyes see that Cannabis Growth Corp is going from $6 in October of 2017, and today they're at $48, you probably think that they're a winner, right? So you got to really trust your eyes. And I can't tell you guys, because I'm not a licensed advisor, I can't tell you guys what to do. I can't tell you guys how to trade. I can't tell you guys when to trade. All I can do is introduce you guys. Make sure you're listening to the companies. And I want you guys to learn how to buy the bottoms. Buy the bottoms. Buy the bottoms, buy the 52-week lows, and sell at the 52-week highs. People always want to call when I'm live, man. Always. I want you buying at 52-week lows and selling at 52-week highs. If you learn how to do that, you will become an unbelievable trader. I promise you. If you learn how to hunt bottoms, and you learn how to hunt 52-week lows and sell at 52-week highs, buy at 52-week lows, sell at 52-week highs, you will be a winner. It's true. It's really simple. Yo, Tom Duke saying he's up 75% on TDOGF. It was at 100% up, headed back that way. Yo, what's up, Miro? How you doing, Miro, for joining? Thanks for joining. Guys, get into the stream, man. Let me know your picks. We can analyze them right here. I know all the picks, and if I don't know your picks, I'm going to write them down so I can get to know your picks, because that's what this Rich TV Live platform is all about. This is a Rich TV Live revolution. You, the people, you have spoken. You want freedom. You can be your own boss. You can make your own hours. You too deserve freedom. It's true. Why don't you deserve freedom? I mean, why don't you? What are we buying? Oh, man. Well, I think the company that has a lot of upside is Aurora Cannabis. Aurora Cannabis is in a competition with Cannabis Growth Corp. And I believe that they are going to be a monster. Now, I already predicted Cannabis Growth Corp was a monster, and they have been. And I predicted Aurora Cannabis last year was a monster, and they have been. And I told you guys Aurora Cannabis was my #1 pick last year. Now, since last year when I started telling you guys about Aurora Cannabis, and I've done extremely well on Aurora Cannabis. I love you, Aurora Cannabis. If you guys are watching, love to have you guys on my show. Let's talk about your success because you guys are just a sleeping giant, okay? So let's talk about Aurora Cannabis. So they go and acquire Canamed, $30 stock. Then they go and acquire MedRelief, $30 stock. They own 52% of Hempco Food and Fiber. Great move. And they own a piece of Radiant Technologies, which is an extraction company. Great move, Aurora. Now, what else do they own? Oh, yeah, they own 17.5% of the Green Organic Dutchman. That's right. And who brought you guys the Green Organic Dutchman first? Oh, yeah, that's me. Yeah, your boy Rich. I brought you that first when they did their IPO, and I bought it the first day it came out, told you guys all about it before it came out, told you guys while it was coming out, told you guys after it came out, and yeah, it's up like over 100% since its IPO of around $3.60. And that's TGOD in Canada, TGODF in America, TGOD.WT if you want to buy their warrants. And they're very well priced, I believe, the warrants. So take a look at the warrants there. I think there's a good opportunity there. So I told you guys about all of these stocks first, man. I don't call them after they go up. I call them before they go up. Yo, what's up? 3 Pistol 7? Man, I like to call them before they go up. And that's very risky. You know, I take a lot of risks doing that. Try to research these companies. And, you know, with the community's help and with the Rich TV Live app, I mean, we've got our own app, and our community's always looking for picks in cryptos, in stocks. So last year, I was telling you guys about Netflix. Netflix has been a huge winner. I've told you guys about Dollarama. I've told you guys about Square. I've told you guys about Amazon when it was at 800. It's now at 1,700. I told you guys about Facebook. I told you guys about Cannabis Growth Corp. I told you guys about Aurora Cannabis. I told you guys about Organigram when they were at $1. They're now over $5. I told you guys about Afrio when they were at $1, $2. They're now at $12, $13. I mean, I don't know what else. What other picks? I told you guys about Abcan when it first broke, thanks to you, Attila. Told you guys about Fire before it exploded. My thoughts on Hemp Inc. Which hemp is that? I like Hempco Food and Fiber, HEMP, on the Toronto Stock Exchange. If you're talking about hemp, like OTC hemp in the penny stocks, I'm not into the penny stocks, man. Those days are over for me. We're thinking bigger and better. Tom Duke says, Aurora's up 25% for me. Research is key, and your insights are amazing. Well, man, Aurora is a monster, and they want to be #1. So they're coming for Canopy, and they've got the partners in the right places to be #1. And I was right, and they've been up 10 times since I brought them to you guys first. And I believe they're going up another 10 times to $100. And you heard it here first from your boy Rich. You heard the prediction here first. They're going to $100. So if you don't agree with me, then I'd like to know why. But I've already been right calling Aurora Cannabis, and they've been up 10 times. So all they've done since I called them is acquired MedRelief, Canamed, Radiant Technologies, a controlling interest in the Green Organic Dutchman, controlling interest in 52% ownership in Hemco Food and Fiber. I mean, the list goes on and on. They're just going to keep getting bigger. Bass Boater, I'm up 95% on Huge. Thanks, Rich. Yeah, man, Huge has been a beast. And another company that, you know, we brought it to you guys first. When they were doing their IPO, we brought it to you guys first. And they have been a huge success. And I love that name, Huge. They got a lot of shares, though. So that's my fear with Huge. But I know a lot of guys in on Huge that have done very well. Do I have any new picks, man? I'm looking at new picks all the time. New picks. Oh, man. Let's see. I do, actually. I do. So, Live Well? Have you guys heard of Live Well? Let's pull it up. Now, I use Investors Hub for my level 2. Live Well. LVWL. Check out this one. LVWL. Live Well. Tom Duke says, buy more. All depends on when you get in for your game, but you don't play, you can't win. Yeah, man. Hey, listen, man. These are good picks. These companies that we're looking at, they're good companies. But right now, everything is overvalued. This company right here, Live Well Canada Inc., I mean, they had a big day. I don't know if you guys can see that. Up 23% the day they did their IPO. LVWL. I mean, all they do is bring you guys winners, and they're a huge winner. And I'm bringing those to you guys first, too, because I haven't seen anybody bring that pick or drop that pick. And they opened up on Friday their new IPO, LVWL, up 23% their very first day. The volume isn't huge, 274,000 shares. So I'm assuming they have a tight float. Okay, Clean Davey says, wait for Canara Biotech FSD Pharma. Huge owns 25% of them. Hey, thanks for the pick, man. Rich, if that red candle from May 2017 is yours, I like you already. Hoo-ha, sub. Miro says ACBFF. Yeah, man, you know, I called ACBFF before anybody on the planet, man. Just go to Rich TV Live and look at my Aurora Cannabis videos. I told you guys last year they were my #1 pick. And this year I made a top 10 video pick, and I called them #2 behind Cannabis Growth. And since I did that video, Cannabis Growth is up at least 50%. At least 50% since I did that video. So I called a lot of winners. I mean, you could just go through all the videos. Now, I take a lot of risk doing that because I'm buying these stocks in the red, right? So when you're buying something in the red, you're always taking a risk that it could keep going down lower. But what I like to do, my investing strategy is buying in the red, selling in the green, buying at a 52-week low, selling at a 52-week high, being patient. It's the Warren Buffett method of trading. Being patient, looking for your company that you really love, watching it, watching its charts, watching its tendencies. And when you feel that it's at the bottom, that's when you pounce. That's when you take them. That's when you take their heart. And that's when you buy them low, when they're beat up and nobody wants them. And then when they go up and everybody's jumping on a moving train and it's at the highest point where you're looking at your account and you're like, oh my God, I can't believe I got so much money in my account. That's when you sell. That's the rich system. That's not really the Warren Buffett method, but I take the attitude of I'm going to do the research, and then if it goes down, I'm going to buy more. That's my attitude. If Warren Buffett says, if you buy something and you like it and it goes down, then it's like hamburgers. When hamburgers are on sale, what do? You buy more. So I follow Warren Buffett, man. And it's worked for him, so it can work for our entire community. And the Rich TV Live community is about you. the people. It's not about me. It's about you. You know, I'm just a part of it. I'm just a conduit. What do I think of TRTC? It's similar to MedMan, but with very small market cap. TRTC, you know, I think, let's see. Let's take a look at TRTC. I haven't looked at TRTC in a while. TerraTech Corp. You know, I know they did a reverse and they're at $2.70, so that's kind of manufactured. So I've heard some good things about them. I'm not a huge fan of that company. They've come from the dead, they might have some skeletons in their closet, and that's something I'm a little bit concerned about with that company. So I'm personally going to stay away from TRTC, but that's my opinion. Thoughts on New Strike climbing out of the hole they're in? Yeah, so New Strike is a company that I own a lot of shares in. And my strategy is the lower they go, the more I'm going to accumulate, because long term, I believe a company with $100 million in the bank, they may not have $100 million now, but they will. The way all these companies are raising money, they will have $100 million and more in their bank soon. Trust me, they will. You call me Rich Stradamus, but they will. And once they have $100 million in the bank and they start really focusing on production, because now it's going to be legal, they're going to focus on production like everybody else. They're going to start turning revenues, and they're going to be a really good company long term. Tom Duke says, TGIFF, awesome. Bought it. You called it 25% up. Bought it at the bottom recently. That's what it is, man. It's about hunting bottoms. If you're investing in good companies that are licensed producers and you're buying them at the bottom, you give yourself a chance to win. And that's what this is all about, man. It's about winning and learning how to be happy with winning. Sometimes you're going to get out. It's going to go higher, but that's okay. At least you won. It's about winning, man. Could I look at AVP at Avon? It fell apart. Maybe buy that bottom. What do I think of RNVA? AVP. Avon products on the New York Stock Exchange. Yeah, it was at $2, almost $3. Came all the way down to $150. It does look like it's at its 52-week low. It is at its 52-week low. So that's a good find right there, finding a bottom. Good call there. Miro, good call. I mean, I don't know about this company, but I mean, looking at its chart, yeah, you can see. Can you see it? It's at a 52-week low. Pretty much around that area. So that could be something that AVP on the New York Stock Exchange that has some potential there. I don't know that company personally. RNVA. RNVA. Renova Health Inc. at 0028. Is that the one that you're asking me about? I mean, 0028, man. I ain't looking at that garbage. What do I think of Namaste? I love Namaste, man. Namaste is a beast. Namaste has so much potential. It's another one of those companies at $1.44 that you got to have like 10,000 shares. That's the way I think. Those are the types of companies that you buy 10,000 shares and you just hold it. And one day, if that goes up to like 20, 30, 40, $50, you could make 20, 30, 40, 50 times your money. So if it went from $1 to $20, I mean, and you had 10,000 shares and you put in 14 grand and it goes to $10, you just made 140 G's. I mean, those are the type of hits that I like to trade for. I mean, that's what I look for when I trade. So I love those types of companies. I love Namaste. I love everything that they're doing. Yo, what's up, Mike Raja? Thanks for the support, man. Respect. Phil Dell says, huge is huge. You're right. It is huge. Tom Duke says, bought a long shot. QUDCF. Not doing great, but offers great product. Thinking recreational will boost this. Recreational is going to boost all of them. October 17, 2018 is a very big date. Me, myself, and I. Hello, Rich. What are your thoughts on GW Pharmaceuticals' first cannabis-based drug? FDA will consider approving the drug on June 27th. Wow. I didn't know that. Me, myself, and I think that's good news. It's too high price for me. I'm going to be quite honest with you. I just have no interest in anything trading at $163. Not that I wouldn't. If I just wanted to like create an ETF and have a piece of the industry. But there's so many good companies at $1, $2, even $5 that I really believe in, even at $10, like Aurora Cannabis, that I think could go to 100. Even Canopy. I mean, as a swing trade, as a day trade, it's been very, very strong, going up every day. So you gotta trust your eyes. When something's down and you know it, that's when you buy. And if something's up and you know it, that's when you sell. If something just keeps going up, you can buy it, you can day trade it, and you can just scalp it. Just take your profits. Take your profits every day. Take your profits and run. So there's so many good companies. Like Bitcoin Success, you keep asking me about Renova Health Inc. It's a 0028 stock. Like, you have to understand, like, we don't buy that garbage here. I mean, that's trash. No offense, but I'm just telling you straight. Like, I don't do that. I'm done with those days. Those days are like such a waste of time. What do you think about German shutdown Canadian company? Man, companies are going to get shut down. I mean, that's part of the industry. It is what it is. Rich Boss, what's your long-term, Mike Raja says, Rich Boss, what's your long-term target on Afria? I think it's a beast, man. $100. $100. Yeah. Afria, Canopy, Aurora, they're going $100. You heard it here first from your boy Rich, and it's going to happen. And the HMMJ ETF eventually long-term will reach at least $50. So you heard it here first from your boy Rich. Sproutly and Livewell, big winner. Sproutly, what's the symbol on Sproutly? Don't know that one. And there's so many, man. So many everywhere. Tell me my top 5 at the bottom. Whew, you guys asked some tough questions. Top 5 at the bottom. Wow. You like to ask some tough questions. What are your top 5 at the bottom? Bitcoin Success. Yo, David Modell, what's up, man? Yeah, man, we're just streaming live here. You know, talking to the people, talking about legalization of recreational marijuana, what it means for Canada. It's going to generate billions of dollars for Canada. Billions. So hopefully, if the Canadian government is watching, the people should get a piece of that pie, Canada. Give back to the people. Give back to the people. We're going to be the global leader of cannabis. Give back to the people. Pay us all like 100 G's a year. Why not? We need that just to be able to afford the real estate. Like, seriously, you should think about it. Green screen in the house. Yeah, there will be some, after this video, after the live stream, we'll have some different images in the back. Don't worry. Remember, guys, Rich TV Live is strictly for education, entertainment purposes. Always do your due diligence. Always do your research. Rich TV Live is not an investment advisor. I'm strictly just like you guys. I'm trying to find the winners. Now, yes, I have found more winners than anybody else on the planet. It's true. But it's because of you, the people. You guys keep me on my toes. You guys keep asking me the tough questions. You guys keep challenging me. You guys keep giving me more companies to look at every single day. So it's opening up my eyes all the time to new opportunities that could potentially become long-term winners. And I appreciate all the support and everyone that watches from all over the world. Please, if you haven't, smash that like button. It really helps to get these videos viral so more people from all over the world can get the opportunities that you have and see this video and get a chance to find the winners. Rich, what do you think about those websites online selling weed illegally for cheap, like $100 an ounce? They are competition for the Canadian market. Do you think they will get shut down? They haven't yet. Oh yeah, there's going to be a witch hunt. Yeah, that's coming. So if you're not going to be with them, if you can't beat them, you got to join them. And if you're not going to join the government, once the government has all these billions pouring in, they're going to put together a task force who is going to be their mission, essentially, just to stop anybody that is their competition. Let's be honest. Why would they want competition in the marketplace if they can charge higher and you're charging lower illegally? Why wouldn't they stop you? Yeah, they're not going to let that happen. I know a lot of people think they are going to let that happen. I don't think that that's going to happen. I mean, that's my opinion. Haiku or Weed MD? Well, you have to choose Haiku because Haiku has acquired Weed MD. So for me, it's Haiku. So that's the way I think. I mean, why am I going to buy Weed MD when they got acquired by Haiku? Now, I don't know if any of you guys have been watching World Cup soccer. Man, what a game. Sweden versus Germany. Sweden almost took out the chance. Had a lead going into the second half. Germany comes back, takes their heart, ties it, and then with 10 men after getting a red card, with 5 minutes in extra time, and there's like literally seconds left, Toni Kroos from a free kick outside the box curves it just right into the corner. It was perfect. Man, oh man. What a game. Germany's still alive, stunning Sweden in extra time, winning 2-1. Unbelievable. I love soccer. Love the World Cup. And everybody knows that I'm a huge fan of Cristiano Ronaldo, and I am Portuguese. So go CR7, Força Portugal. Man, bring it home. Big game on Monday against Iran. And Iran's played well, so it's going to be a tough game. Nice. I agree. They keep them right now to keep the weed customers still smoking in the meantime. Yeah, I mean, it's not that easy just to get rid of people because that's people's livelihood. So they're always going to try to exist, but they're going to do a lot to try to stop them. They're putting major fines on them. Like if you try to operate and you get caught, you're going to get $1 million fine. That right there is a huge deterrent. Me, myself, and I says, any thoughts on Bitcoin and other cryptos? I'm thinking of stop following cryptos for a couple of months and then come back in September. Man, you know, the way I invest is I buy in the red, I sell in the green. So if something is down right now, it's actually the perfect time to buy. So I'm thinking about buying. I'm not thinking about selling right now. I'm actually thinking about buying. So I don't know. I as an investor, I never just leave something for months. As an investor, when something is down, that's when you want to buy. So I'm buying Ripple. I'm going to keep buying Ripple. I'm going to keep buying Ripple. I'm going to keep buying Ripple. And the lower it goes and the cheaper it gets, the more I'm going to get. And then eventually one day when it has an explosion, I'm going to have a lot of it and I'm going to sell it. And I'm going to make a good amount of money. So for me, that's how I trade. So I'm not actually not looking at it. I look at it every day. And if it goes down, I want to buy more. So that's how I trade. I don't like to buy when it's overpumped and overhyped. Like I'm not buying Cannabis Growth Corp right now because it's at a 52-week high. It just goes against all my principles. But it has momentum. So who knows how high it can go. As far as I'm concerned, Cannabis Growth Corp is like Bitcoin is to cryptocurrency. Cannabis is the leader, and the higher they go, the better news that is for all the other cannabis stocks because they are going to be measured by Cannabis. That's just the way it goes. Guys, if you're calling me right now, sorry, I'm live streaming. Can't answer your call right now. Mike Raja says Portugal for the win, man. Let's go. Let's go. Portugal. Portugal is on my list of countries to visit. I would suggest everybody goes and visits Portugal. It's a beautiful country. It's actually very cheap because they're in a major recession right now. And it's a very cheap country to go and visit. A beautiful country, beautiful beaches. Go to the Azores Islands. They're gorgeous. They're paradise. And they have some of the nicest beaches in the world. And yeah, I would recommend going to Portugal. A lot of people are traveling to Portugal from all over the world right now. It's becoming a hotspot for tourists and real estate because the real estate is so cheap right now. C. Tinley Beverage Company is good. CBW for the win. Yeah, I love CBW. Their symbol now, XLY, guys. I love them. I own a lot of them, and I'm going to continue to accumulate them as I see them at these lower levels. They have finished strong this week, but they were very, very aggressively down to like $1. So I thought that that was a great opportunity to buy. Great opportunity to buy. This is my Whitecaps FC soccer mug. My son's soccer team took their soccer team out this week. That was glorious. I enjoyed that a lot. And been enjoying all of this soccer every single day. It's pretty amazing. Thoughts on tobacco companies buying weed companies? I know many people love smoking weed mixed with tobacco. Yeah, I think that that's going to happen. I think that that's a good comment, and I believe that all the tobacco companies are very concerned. And if you can't beat them, join them. And they're going to join, and they're going to get into it because they own a lot of land. They own a lot of farms. So why not grow weed on them? Any opinion on Global Live Tech recent IPO from Victoria? What's the symbol? Who do you think is the cannabis market leader in the United States if Canopy is the leader in Canada? I've always liked Kush Bottles. I really like Kush Bottles. And I think MedMen is going to be a monster, MMEN. I think it has huge potential. Suniva, SNNVF, is considered the Canopy Growth Corp of California. I believe they have the potential to be a monster. MMEN, MedMen, at $5 right now. Here in Canada, MMEN. Suniva, SNNVF, currently at $5.95. I think it has huge potential in America. Kush Bottles. KSHB at $5.11. Really like Kush Bottles. I think it has huge potential. Invictus MD THCX will be by Molson, I think. Yeah, THCX is just a monster. They've just done a name change. What is their name change again? They just did a name change. I'll have to get that for you guys. Invictus MD, Gene, GENE. Really like that company. I own Invictus MD. Really like that company. Gene Simmons owns $10 million worth of stock in that company. I'm a big fan of Gene Simmons. He's a brilliant business mind. There you go. Phil Dell. Thank you very much, Phil Dell. HEXO is the new symbol for THCX. I love that company, guys. I think it has huge, huge upside. Only at like $5 right now. So yeah, you want to buy that up. It's in my top 5, but it's not at a 52-week low. So it's hard to give you an answer of top 5 that are at the 52-week low without doing my research. I'd have to do my research. I wouldn't be able to do that off the top of my head. But if I did it, if I was doing it at the top of my head, I'd probably say, and I'm not looking at a chart, okay? So let's just think about this. HIP, which is probably not at a 52-week low because I bought it at 50 cents, but it's at 60 something. So HIP is definitely down there where you want to get it. Harvest One, HVT, Isodiol, ISOL. What else? ATT, I think has huge potential at these prices. I think it's at like 17 cents. Last time I looked. What else? What else could be at a 52-week low? Is Fire at a 52-week low? Fire might be at a 52-week low. Definitely need to look at them. Live Well, it will be the best one. It is a new IPO. Yeah, I did bring you guys Live Well, and I think it has huge potential. LVWL opened up 23% yesterday after its IPO. Could be a monster. Thank you very much, Phil Dell, for that one as well. LHS is one of my top 5. LHS. See how Liberty Health Sciences. Yeah, Liberty Health Sciences is one I haven't talked about a lot. I've heard a lot about them. They're up 12% on Friday. LHS is the symbol, guys. Thank you, Cherwin, for that one. Man, up 12%, traded 4.2 million shares. I'm going to look into this one a little bit more. Thank you for this pick. It looks good. It actually looks really good. So I got to look into this one, man. There's so many companies. Yeah, there's so many good companies. There's so much opportunity right now. It's unbelievable. With legalization coming October 17th, 2018, your boy Rich predicted at the beginning of this year that once recreational cannabis gets legalized in Canada, there would be a massive bull run of epic proportions. Now that, and I predicted that in the fall. And I said it would start in September, it would get stronger in October, and it would peak in November going into December, and probably by January it would pull back, which is exactly what happened in 2017, 2016, 2017. So I've made the same prediction this year. Now, with this as a catalyst, with recreational Bill C-45 being passed and recreational cannabis getting legalized in Canada officially October 17, 2018, I believe, my prediction is that we are going to see an explosion of epic proportions as this being the catalyst. And now because they put the date as October 17th, I don't think I could have been more right. Because this is a perfect catalyst that I believe is going to drive these stocks. And we might even see people buy them even sooner. We might start seeing this now in anticipation of legalization and recreational legalization being legalized. We might start seeing it sooner. I hope we do. I don't think we will. I don't. Because usually in the summertime, what happens with trading is that people that are the high net worth individuals, the institutional investors, high net worth retail investors, they go on vacation. So I'm anticipating it's going to slow down a little bit here in the summertime. And then in September, it's going to start to really gain momentum. And then October, it's going to gain a lot of momentum with everyone talking about it. Because, I mean, 17 days into October, it's legal. And then November going into December, there should just be a huge green rush. Huge. Yeah, man. I'm just going to keep buying. I'm not here to tell you guys what to do, but I'm going to tell you that I'm going to keep buying. Just to keep accumulating my favorite companies. That's what I'm here to do. Rich TV Live is accumulation nation. We're just going to keep buying and keep accumulating all the best assets for as low as we possibly can, for as long as we possibly can. Yes, they could go lower. All of these companies are trading at like 40 times multiple. So they are overvalued. Okay? I want to make sure you guys know that. They are overvalued. We're playing a very dangerous game. However, some of them are going to explode like Canopy Growth Corp. And if you can get in early, you can do very well. Like some of the people that got into Canopy when it first started and it was at $1, my goodness, they've made 48 times their money. So if you put in 10 grand when it was at $1 and it's at $48, you've made $480,000 on $10,000. That is life-changing money. And if you have to wait 2 years to make life-changing money, then so be it. It's worth it. So I wanted to get that all off my chest. And, you know, I see there's hip-hop artists, 20-year-old hip-hop artist XXX gets murdered, and they put his video up. As a parent, that's just sad, you know, when you see stuff like that. I hope it's not true. I hope he's somewhere out there. And I know he's made mistakes, but nobody deserves to go like that and to have it shared all over social media. So here at Rich TV Live, we want to be able to make a difference. We want to talk about cryptocurrencies, stocks, sports, trending topics, entertainment, news, but we also want to have compassion for other people. And, you know, I just hope we can all just get along, man, and we can all just live in this world together, and we can find ways to help each other, because nothing good comes out of hurting other people and doing things to harm other people. So I wish everyone a great weekend. I hope you guys are winning. I hope you guys are watching. If you guys have any picks you want me to look at, please comment down below. If you guys haven't smashed that like button, please smash that like button. If you want to see Rich TV Live and you want to follow Rich TV Live, you can go to richtvlive.com. You can contact me at richtvlive@gmail.com, and I will give you the link to join our app so that you can join the conversation, get picks 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And man, you know, let's all just like work together. Let's find the winners and let's create freedom for ourselves through doing the research, doing things the right way, because we deserve freedom. So why don't we just go and get it? We deserve freedom. Why don't we go and get it? Who's stopping us from getting it? Any stocks that should rise due to the World Cup? Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. If anybody has any stocks that they think can rise because of the World Cup, please let me know. That's a great question. Off the top of my head, I don't know. I wish I did, but no, I don't. I'm strictly focused right now on accumulating Ripple and accumulating my favorite cannabis stocks and technology stocks. So I hold a lot of technology stocks. I love Home Depot. I love Amazon. I love Facebook. I love Netflix. I have so many companies that I really, really love and I've been holding for years, and I'm going to continue to. And I love all the top marijuana stocks right now. And I've done lots of videos. You can go to Rich TV Live on YouTube and see all the videos. You go to richtvlive.com. You can see I got some of my top videos shared there. My thoughts on ALEF. I like Alethea, ALEF. I really like it. I've done a video on it. I think I brought them first to anybody that's watching. ALEF. It's at 80 cents. I brought them first before anybody else when they did their IPO. And I think they have huge upside. So yeah, I like Alethea Health. And I think that they have enormous upside. So those are my thoughts on the picks, on everything that's going on my mind right now. We got World Cup. We got all kinds of entertainment happening. And man, I'm a huge fan of the entertainment and the music industry. And I just wish that everyone could just get along so we can just keep hearing great music, because I love all the artists. And when we see 20-year-old kids getting taken from us way too young, it's just hurting, stifling creative growth, and just stifling growth. And we need to be forward thinking. We need to be forward thinking. We need to stay forward thinking. And as long as we stay forward thinking, this Rich TV Live revolution, it's only going to get bigger. Yeah, the next 2 years are pivotal to buy. I agree. And that's why we need to stay on top of every single pick. And if we all watch them together and we work together to analyze the picks and watch them and find those 52-week lows and buy them, and then find the 52-week highs and then sell and just learn how to make those spreads, sky's the limit. See you on the moon. It's the feast for Quebec tomorrow. Everyone smoke weed here. Hey, man, have fun, man. Enjoy that. All right, guys. Enjoy your weekend. Oh, if you guys haven't, hit that bell for notifications beside the subscribe button. And what happens is every time I go live or I do a video, you will get notifications first. Okay? My goal here at Rich TV Live is we are already the #1 platform for ICO reviews and education in the world, bar none. We've done more than anyone else in the world. My goal now is to become the #1 platform for cannabis stocks education and technology stocks education. And we have been, but because there's so many things going on, it's difficult to focus on one thing. So I've been talking a lot recently about IPOs, ICOs, cannabis stocks. Recently, I've been doing a lot of ICO reviews and interviews with companies. I'm going to continue to do all of that. However, moving forward, I do want to speak to all of the cannabis stock companies that are out there. If you guys are watching, come on Rich TV Live. We have a very loyal following, and our investors want to hear from you. So if you're a CEO, if you're a director, if you're involved in a cannabis stock company that's licensed somewhere in Canada, United States, or internationally, and you want exposure, come to Rich TV Live. We'd love to talk to you, hear from you. We'd love to go to your facility, do a tour of your facility. We want to kind of be those guys that will go inside the company so that our investors can get an inside look legally into what's happening with these companies. And I think we do a good job of that. And I think we're going to continue to. Thanks for the stream, Rich. AAA. Thanks, Miro. Respect. OKTA is good. Technology stock. Well said, Rich. We get high on weed stocks. Gains here. Yeah, man. We get high and we get rich on weed stocks. Gains here. All right, party people. Have a great weekend. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Now remember, if you're not winning, you're not watching. October 17th, 2018. History will be made. Now, are you going to be a part of history? Just ask yourself, do you want to be a part of history? Because you know your boy Rich, we are making history. And you can be a part of it. Just join the community. Peace.